Hi, welcome to Math for All, where everyone can learn more about math. Today, we will be manipulating equations using our algebra skills. We'll solve for different letters in a given equation, but we won't end up with x equals a number. Instead, x will equal a combination of letters and/or numbers. A quick example is if we have the area of a rectangle equals length times width. If we solve for the width, it will have to be the area divided by the length. These are useful if in this example we are given the area that we need and the length of the space, but we need to know the width. This lesson will be extremely helpful in getting lines into their useful form, and it will challenge your knowledge. But there will be less arithmetic because we have less numbers. So let's look at some rules to remember and then tackle some of these. In addition to keeping our normal solving equation rules in mind, I think there are 3 important details to remember when solving these. 1. When we add or subtract to both sides of an equation, only do that once on both sides like this. Number 2. When we multiply or divide on both sides, you must do that only once, but to each term on both sides. Parentheses are helpful here for multiplication, and the big fraction bar is useful for dividing. And 3, finally, we can only add like terms. So 3 plus a is just 3 plus a. Now that you know the rules, let's quickly do a few. Solve x plus 3 equals y for x. This means that we need to get that x by itself. Notice that the 3 is bothering it and is adding to it, so I will subtract 3 from both sides for x equals y minus 3. Voila! Solve a over 4 equals b for a. Look at that a and see what's annoying it. The 4, and since it's under the fraction bar, it is getting divided. So we'll multiply on both sides to get rid of it. A equals 4 times b. Ta-da! Solve 2j minus 7 equals k for j. This time, there are 2 things annoying the j, similar to a normal 2-step equation. We'll get rid of the negative 7 first, or minus 7, by adding 7 to both sides. For 2j equals k plus 7. Next, we'll take care of that pesky 2, and remembering our rules, we divide the whole side by 2. We can put a big fraction bar under everything with a 2 underneath, or we can also separate the divided by 2 into 2 terms where j can also equal k over 2 plus 7 over 2. Woohoo! Solve c equals de over f for d. We're going to get rid of e and f. I would start with that f. We'll multiply it on both sides for cf equals de. Next, we divide by e, for d equals cf over e. Yippee! Our last example today is this. Solve 7 equals h plus m over b for b. I sense some trouble with that b on the bottom. I need him to be on top. The best strategy is to get that m over b by itself by subtracting h on both sides. 7 minus h equals m over b. I could try to get rid of the m right now, but my b would be on the bottom, which is no good. To raise it to its proper place, we'll multiply by b on both sides. Remembering to put the 7 minus h in parentheses since the whole side gets multiplied. Now that b is up top and 7 minus h is annoying it by multiplication. We'll divide by 7 minus h to get rid of it. b equals m over 7 minus h, our final answer. Congratulations on learning how to solve literal formulas. In some ways, these are easier than our normal solving for x because we don't have to remember our multiplication facts. Just put the letters where they go and remember the rules. Great job! Come back soon to learn more about math.